And we're starting with a live look outside. It's windy and cold in the Galleria area, but some of y'all are also seeing rain. The cold temps and the risk of rain means TxDOT is treating roads all over the area. These bridges and overpasses are hit by cold air all over, meaning they're more at risk for ice. And further to the northwest, reports of snow in the Austin area. Look at that tower cam. The tower cam is frozen over. A wild Thursday as the bitter cold does a waltz across Texas. Good afternoon, everyone. Great to have you with us today. I'm Ron Trevino.
And I'm Rekha Muttaraj. We are covering every single angle of this storm passing through Houston. David Paul and Tim Pandages are bringing us team weather coverage, what you need to know about the next 48 hours. Our KHOU 11 crews also all over the map, Sugar Land, Katy, and here in Houston. You're going to hear from all of them this afternoon. And we are keeping track of the roads. Jennifer Reyna from KHOU 11 Mornings is here looking for trouble spots, and Adam Bennett is showing us what TxDOT is doing. But let's start with Tim Pandages kicking off our team weather coverage.
Hey, good afternoon. You know, we've been chilly all day, cloudy, and some of you seeing some light rain showers out there right now. Here's a look at current radar scanning all across southeast Texas, and we've got some areas of heavier precipitation down towards Galveston, and notice some purples and oranges showing on up there where the air's cold enough. Some of that, what's making it to the ground, may be of the frozen variety. But what's going on near Texas City? This is right near our radar site. The brighter echoes here could certainly be indicating there may be some sleet mixing on in there, but you can see air temperatures at the ground are much too warm to support anything frozen, accumulating at the most. 43 now at Tomball. We've got some light rain showers there. As we slide a little bit farther to the west, these are the areas that are starting to see those temperatures fall back down. And as we're getting that rain to fall into the atmosphere, evaporative cooling begins, and that's going to drop these temperatures a little bit more. So that's why radar's saying there could be some sleet pelts mixing on in there. Anything in downtown is just of the liquid variety with temperatures 10 degrees above that freezing mark. Now, it's also been a windy day. Those winds out of the north are transporting in that colder, drier air. Recent wind gusts of 31 miles per hour out at Hobby. Now those northerly winds are going to drop temperatures even more, which means once that sun goes down, we could see that wintry mix overspread parts of the area, David.
Question and the big question mark as to how cold our temperature is going to get tonight. Right now, to your point, they're just a little too warm to have any type of ice falling from the sky, maybe one or two little sleet pellets, and that's it. We're picking up a few echoes out here on the northwest side, Brenham to Huntsville, that may have a little sleet pellet mixing in, but so far nothing of any significance has been reported as far as any sleet across the area. Let's take a look at future track for the overnight. Just cold rain, I think, now through 7 o'clock. That's what the models depict. Temperatures do get colder toward midnight, but still well above freezing. Maybe a little cold rain near the coast Friday at midnight. And as we head into 4, 5, 6, 6:30, maybe a few spots pick up a little bit of a snowflake or an ice pellet mixing with the cold rain. But at the moment, this looks like a very, very low-end event with no significant travel impacts. We'll be taking a closer look at travel coming up. But guys, that's the way we stand right now. We'll take a look at a very cold Saturday morning forecast when we see you again in a few minutes.
All right, see you soon, Dave. Thank you. Jennifer Reyna from our KHOU 11 Morning News joins us now with a check of the traffic. Jennifer.
Well, good afternoon. We are looking at one spot that you need to be concerned with a wreck involving a heavy truck that's going to slow you down if you live or commute up in the Woodlands area. That is going to be right at the Hardy Toll Road with several left lanes that are going to be blocked. Right now, I am looking at a lot of emergency crews up in that neck of the woods. I've spelled out the alternate route here with our yellow arrow pointing to the Hardy Toll Road itself to take you up to I-45. That crash happened at 3:15, but still plenty of distractions out there and emergency crews. So that's why I'm saying avoid 45 if you can. The closure on the West Loop northbound exit ramp to Westheimer still backing things up in both directions. Of course, we're always busy right there near the Galleria. That's your latest look at traffic. Over to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Jennifer. We're joined live now by Adam Bennett at the Harris County Office of Emergency Management.
Adam, the county and the state are taking this storm seriously.
County officials say they will be monitoring the cold and also the roads throughout the night here at TransStar. TxDOT officials tell me they will have their people here too. But we've already seen them hard at work this afternoon. In fact, just a little bit after 2, a couple hours ago, we were at their northwest station on 290 near the Beltway, and we saw the very first crews rolling out to go start pre-treating the overpasses. They are pre-treating them with brine. And just a short time later, we followed them down the Sam Houston Tollway and actually watched as they sprayed some of that solution on that flyover that goes onto the Southwest Freeway. But as TxDOT spokesperson tells me, that is far from the only one that they'll be going to this afternoon and into this evening.
We're going to be looking at areas not just within the core of the city of Houston, but also those bridges, those smaller bridges, and some of our counties to the west, for example, Waller County, Fort Bend County, and also our counties to the north, Montgomery County, for example. So we're looking at those structures that, even with a short amount of time, could freeze over.
And Perez says crews will be back out this evening looking for any issues that they need to address, especially in some of the roads outside of city limits that may not have those cameras where they can easily spot it. They will then treat those areas on the spot if they need to. Back here at TransStar, this is, of course, Harris County's Emergency Operations Center. Perez tells me that at this point, they're planning on just a minimal staffing level, but he says if things do get worse, they're ready to ramp up to 24-hour shifts if they need to. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much. And as the weather gets colder, we want to share what's happening in your neighborhood. So send us your photos or videos through the KHOU11 app. Just make sure you have the most recent version of the app downloaded. Then open your photos, select a picture or video, click the share button, find the KHOU11 app icon, click it, and it'll take you to the submit page. Fill out the short form and hit submit. It's that easy. You can see your pic or video on TV or online. And of course, don't put yourself in harm's way. Make sure you're safe before sending anything.